My brain really just shuts off.
I know.
It's not
I know.
good.
It just, we're done. I'm not talking, doesn't matter.
Hey, mamas.
Family edition.
Our family is vacationing in Spain.
And Volkswagen was kind enough to loan us a Multivan T7 plug-in hybrid to carry the two of us, our kids,
my parents,
and a whole lot of luggage through towns and countryside alike.
Now, the Multivan is not sold in the US, but let's see what we're missing out on. Unlike the US minivans, which are wider and longer, the European vans are shorter, narrower, and taller.
There are lots of trims for the Multivan. This is the entry-level Life trim, but it does have a few options, like these pivoting projector LED headlights. They call them IQ lights. It's fun. 18-inch dark gray painted wheels, which are an upgrade over the 17-inch wheels that come standard. And as we get to the back, you get a power-operated tailgate. And it's big, so you gotta watch out. Also, if you're taller, this doesn't go up very high, so you could get real close to bonking your noggin on this. What are you doing? Don't do that to me. It's not nice. Now, what doesn't it have, Christina?
Standard power opening doors. You're gonna have to do it yourself, which would have come in handy if you wanted to load the kiddos in easily, have them open the door, or your hands are full. But it does have power closing doors without a sensor, so your kids' fingers might get a little crunched.
I did say this was a plug-in hybrid, and here is the charge port door. The Multivan is rated at 30 miles of electric range, but that's on the EU cycle. In the US, it probably looks something like low 20s. It can charge up in as quick as 3.5 hours. Not bad.
Plus, you can get a snazzy two-tone paint job.
But we wouldn't do red and black, right?
You're literally wearing red shorts and black shoes.
Dang it.
Come on, bro.
But I'm not a car.
Better butter is inside.
Okay.
The beta bata is inside. I love the look of this Multivan, but it gets better inside.
This cabin is incredibly modular in ways no US vans are. You can move any seat in the second or third row anywhere you want them. And that includes taking them out. So we're just gonna fold this guy down and pull the red strap and lift and, okay, we got it.
You can do better than
It's not too heavy, not too heavy. Okay, and it's gone.
And just like that, it's a cargo van, but it can do even more.
Nope. You can even flip this middle seat around and move it over to the side rail so you can fight over legroom with your loved one.
But don't hold out on them.
What?
Show them the floating center console.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so this is nice just for me, isn't it? I really enjoy having
And
cup
this could be
holders over
for
here on this side.
us.
Fine. Ooh, yeah. May I interest you in some cards? I have imaginary cards here and we're playing cards. Or we're having beverages. We're playing Battleship.
Yes.
I would always win.
No.
I sink your battleship. This is so cool. This is steak. This is so cool.
Maybe you'll get it next time.
There it is.
Oh.
You can go further back, right? All the way back. Okay, you get the idea. But up front, we've got a heated steering wheel, a digital gauge cluster. We have these nice buttons to use on the steering wheel, and yet they didn't use physical buttons under the infotainment system, which itself is fine. It's nice and large. It's got wireless CarPlay and Android Auto, very responsive. But beneath that, to adjust the volume, for example, you got to slide it up or down or tap, and that goes for the climate control. That's just not intuitive, and you can't do those changes quickly and without taking your focus off the road. You've got some other icons for adjusting the drive mode. You can either operate in just EV mode or in the hybrid mode, and you can even use the gas powertrain to charge the electric battery. Here, setting what level of charge you want. I'm gonna set my charger.
Stop right there.
What?
You're getting off track.
Okay.
Show them the storage.
Storage. Okay, there's a lot of that. So up on the dashboard, we've got a bit of cub of space.
What?
Space?
A
Cub of
crib of space.
We've got some cub of space. We also have some more cub of space in here. And then you can pull this down, and we find two cup holders and a little tray there. This tray is to wirelessly charge your smartphone. Underneath that, we've got two USB-C ports. And then here in the console, we can pull and find a hidden storage bin in there. Oh, did I mention that I've got a non-operating, non-moving sunroof?
Well, look at that.
Look out it. Look in it. Don't look in it. That'd be weird. Who'd be looking in it? Who's riding on your roof?
Yoo-hoo! Let's talk about the second row, where you can get some fresh air.
wait, before we hand it over to Christina, we got to look at this door for a sec, because this is designed with the driver's comfort in mind, meaning that there's a leatherette pad here, and it's nice and wide, so you can just rest your arm on that. You enjoyed this when you were driving, right? Didn't you like that?
Yeah, I love that.
Really, really nice.
I
Just very
always
thoughtful.
appreciate a good armrest.
That is
Always appreciate
that's
it.
something you've never said before, ever. Under that, lots of storage in the door as well. You can stick a large water bottle in there. You can pull this tab and it'll power open the tailgate. And this is a very wide, deep cubby in there, along with another one for stuff.
Are you tired of saying storage yet?
Storage.
He forgot to mention that the seats up front are heated and power adjusting, while the second row is manual and not heated. I do have a larger panoramic sunroof, third zone of climate control, and my very own tray table, although it's a bit flimsy. In this position at 5'9", I can fit in all 3 rows, not with a ton of leg room, but the headroom's fantastic. Ooh, pockets for my smartphone, ambient lighting, but I am missing USBs and sunshades in the second row. And if you're not using the middle seat, you can pull this tab, fold it down, and now you have a tray with cup holders. You can really pack them in here. You have a top tether and latch anchors on every seat in the second and third row. To access the third row, pull on the lever and push, and then you have plenty of space to climb in. Back here in the boonies, you have a USB-C on either side, cup holder, and your vents up top.
Behind the third row, we find just under 17 cubic feet of space. And because it's so tall, we could stack up our suitcases to get from the airport to our destination. If you're not dealing with suitcases, then you might find this to be of use. It's a handy dandy shelf, which goes in like that, and you can put things under, and you can put things on top.
Oh, wow.
Or you can throw it away. Look at that. That's neat. It also tells me it's dark now.
I'm pooped, are you?
I'm tired. Well, okay, long story short, on the interior of the Multivan, it's incredibly versatile, it's comfortable, it has accommodated all of us with the 2 car seats and the 4 adults from the airport with all our luggage and all our shenanigans. It is amazing. And tomorrow, we're gonna talk about driving impressions in different clothes.
Good morning. Good morning. I did not sleep, but he did. We are gonna give you some driving impressions.
It's time. It's time to talk about the way the Multivan drives. It's a 2-liter 4-cylinder. It's turbocharged. It makes, as a combination with the electric motor, 215 horsepower, 258 pound-feet of torque, which we found to be plenty for all of our driving endeavors around towns. We can go silent in EV mode, and then on the highway, get up to speed quickly. Yep. It's a front-wheel drive system. We haven't had any inclement weather apart from some rain.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
We did actually have some inclement weather. Yeah, we had rain, and the thing did great.
The rain in Spain stayed
Mainly on us. We have really enjoyed driving this vehicle, and I think, Christina, you've got a lot of nice things to say about the seats.
Love the seats. Super comfortable.
Yes.
I mean, you do not feel like you need to get out of these seats. Does
Eventually,
that make sense?
eventually you need to get out of the seat, use the bathroom, or eat
exit
something.
the vehicle.
Yeah.
But you're not itching to get out. You're
No.
not like, I'm uncomfortable, I want to get out.
What is happening? It's a car-based platform, so it rides really nicely.
Yes.
And the seat comfort, in addition to that, makes it feel like a great road trip vehicle. We've spent quite a bit of time in one stint going to far-off towns, and never felt like, oh, my back hurts, or like my legs have gone numb.
I've heard plenty of that.
Well, that's just unrelated, okay?
You have great visibility in here.
Yes.
So the hood of the car is sloped downward, so you have a clear view of the road, even though you're high up. There's also these amazing glass windows between the pillars here, so there's no blind spot, which is fantastic.
Super helpful.
And I mean, we do have a stroller in the back.
We mentioned that we're driving with our whole fam today?
No!
We haven't said any of that. It's like us plus the 4 other of us. We're all...
And how's everyone fitting back there?
Comfortable?
All good?
All good.
Third row? Awesome.
All right.
Woo! Excellent in the third row.
More on the car-based platform stuff as it relates to driving. What I love about that is that this is a very easy to drive vehicle. It doesn't feel like I'm driving a body-on-frame, truck-based van that leans heavily in corners or I have 0 steering feel. This one actually, it's kind of fun to drive. And the turning radius in this vehicle is amazing. The smaller dimensions in terms of length and the narrowness of it means that we can maneuver around any tight streets or parking lots. And we did go through some very, very narrow streets. and the van did so well. I was really impressed with it.
Raised the walls.
No, we didn't even touch the walls.
Kidding.
No, we breathed against the walls with that little cushion of air
Just
between
a margin.
us. The margin. Dislikes. Because we got a couple.
Dislikes. Okay, yes. The biggest one would be that the AC shuts off if someone is not in the driver's seat. So it's been very hot here, and a few times we have wanted the car to just kind of cool down, but someone has to be in the driver's seat.
Yeah, that's very frustrating.
Yeah,
I
that's
want to say it's the most frustrating thing about this, because how many times has that happened? It's happened at least 10 to 15 times during our trip,
Yeah.
where we're just stepping out for a minute, but we need the AC to keep going for the rest of the folks who are in the back. But if the driver gets out of the seat, then it shuts off.
They're just roast. Let's
price
talk about
point?
the pricing.
The price point, yeah, it's solid. It's difficult because we don't have a direct equivalent in the U.S. This one, which is 43,000 to start, euros, and you can get it with a variety of powertrain. And this one's like 54,000 is tested. It's pretty well equipped. But yeah, that price doesn't seem astronomically high for what you're getting. This is such a cool van.
Honestly, I don't think we could have picked a better vehicle for a trip to Spain.
Agreed. That is the Volkswagen Multivan T7 plug-in hybrid. I really wish they sold this in the US, because I think we'd buy it, right?
Absolutely.
While we're still in Europe, we got to finish this off with a delicious pastry. So why don't you come on up, Trey? There we go. And let's just cheers.
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 When in Rome.
We're in Spain.
When in Spain.
I hope you enjoyed this video as much as we enjoy these pastries.